Imagine you're looking at a balancing scale with everything you do for other people on one side and everything you do for yourself on the other side. If it isn't balanced, maybe it's time to spend a little more time on you. And therapy is a great place to start. BetterHelp connects you with a licensed therapist online who can help you find that balance and stick to it. Visit BetterHelp.com/positive to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp.com/positive.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Sports Daily. Let's set ourselves up with one more pair of tickets to Fast X here, which is the latest Fast and Furious movie hitting theaters next week. Pairs of tickets to a special Thursday preview at Boulevard Theaters in Town West. That's next Thursday, 7 o'clock. Fast X, pair of tickets. First caller on the IOP hotline, 869-1240. Happy to send you to see that on us here at Sports Daily. While Jad gets that, fellas, let's get into the Sydney McKinney news here real quick. So what happened yesterday was that Sydney McKinney was selected first overall by a pro softball league. It's called Athletes Unlimited. Now, it's not to a specific team, the way I understand it, as much as it is to that league. But, you know, all things considered, basically that league of professionals is calling her the best player in the country, the best senior in the country. And so I don't know, you know, we'll have to see the steps, and I haven't had a chance to talk to the softball program or anything about this yet, of what it means, but it means that a group of professionals think that she's awesome, and Tommy, we know that she's awesome, and further solidifies the fact that she's been the best athlete at Wichita State and the most famous and popular since the Ron and Fred days.
Yeah, we're not even talking about a first-round pick or a second-round pick. We're talking about the number one overall pick is Sydney McKinney, and so that national recognition. I mean, there's a reason that she's getting all the national accolades, right? She's climbing up the top 10 list of all-time hits in softball history in Division I. She's playing for a program that just continues to do what they need to do to be poised to make a deep postseason run. So it's definitely, a great honor for Sydney McKinney. I don't know. I know that she was on our program not that long ago talking about how she'd be returning to Wichita State to be a grad assistant. And so
these are summer leagues.
Okay.
So these are summer leagues, because we'd wondered about that too, and she told us that as we broke that news here on Sports Daily. And so these are summer leagues, and, to continue her degree toward a law degree, which is what she told us she wanted to do, those should be able to happen synonymously.
Yeah.
Here's what Sydney Paul had to say. She tweeted this out. I can't find enough words to express the overwhelming feeling of excitement, joy, and love that I felt when I heard my name called first. Playing professional softball has always been my dream, and it's so surreal that it's now a reality. Athletes Unlimited has already made me feel like a part of their family, and I couldn't be more proud to represent them and Wichita State at the next level. This is crazy. I'm forever grateful for the opportunity. When we talked to her last week too, Paul, she did talk about professional softball and how the sport is growing and how there are a couple of pro leagues now that are growing. I got to tell you, Paul, as somebody who, runs a Hall of Fame and loves all sports the way that you do, I have found more joy in watching highly competitive softball. I don't know that there's a sport for me that has grown on me more than softball has over the last, maybe decade or so. I think the Women's College World Series is every bit as good as the Men's College World Series. I think Wichita State softball right now has been one of the best, if not the best ticket on campus. It's a blast, and she's been the headliner for the Shockers for so long. This is just really awesome to see.
Highly skilled young ladies. That's how I like to refer to them. And you're right. It's amazing. The same thing with volleyball. I mean, sports that maybe you're not quite familiar with. You may not even know, how do you keep score in volleyball? What defines greatness with regards to softball? But you know it when you see it. And this young lady's got it. Now, as far as where she's at with professional softball, she's at the top of the mountain. That's all you can ask. This isn't the NBA. This isn't Major League Baseball. This isn't the NFL draft. But this is the highest level that she can achieve. This is where you strive to be. And she's reached the mountaintop, or at least the potential to go to the mountaintop in her professional sport. And you're right, Jacob. It's only going to get bigger. It's only going to get better. I think you're going to see a lot of young ladies who didn't realize that maybe they had an affinity for softball, finding softball in their life. And that's a good thing. That is a good thing. That's one of those things we all want our young ladies in our lives to understand what it means to compete, what it means to become better, and what it means to become better than you even think you can. Those are life lessons that can be served well through the world of sports. I think it's really cool this young lady has reached where she's reached.
Congrats to Sydney McKinney, the number 1 overall pick to the Athletes Unlimited draft, solidifying her pro career in the summertime as she continues on with the Shockers. Real quick note, Nikola Jokic avoids his suspension. He's fined $25,000, so he'll be playing tonight. No issues there in that one. We'll come back on Sports Daily, tell you what's on the network today. Don't go away.